So this is Jan. Okay. Hello, you're Jan.
Mm, Hola.
Hello. I don't quite hear you. Hello.
Mm,
Hello, Jan. I don't hear you.
Hello.
Okay, now I hear you so much better. How are you, Jan?
Mm, I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, very well. Let me just let me just check something before we continue. Okay, so you're Jan. You're Irene. Okay, and you are Carla, of course. Okay then. So let me just okay. Before we start, que antes de empezar, que we have to introduce ourselves, que tenemos que presentarnos. Que voy a escribir mi nombre en un documento de Google, que y voy a compartir este documento con vosotros también, que we will call this Aptis un nombre para tu grupo, porque yo tenía grupos de Aptis antes. Aptis, no sé. No, no, no es madrugada, no, lunch people. Yeah, porque no se me ocurre nada. The lunch people, I don't know. So, of course, I will write my name. I am Rafael Bernardo. I will be your English teacher, okay? Yo seré vuestro profe de inglés aquí en Aptis, en este curso. Okay, I am, of course, from se me olvide compartir la pantalla, perdón. Okay. Then, of course, I come from an English-speaking country, en un país anglohablante, se llama Filipinas. Okay. And I've been living here in Spain for 3 years. Okay, ya llevo 3 años aquí. ¿Qué más? Pues en el pasado ya he ayudado los alumnos a conseguir certificados en Aptis y Cambridge también. ¿Ok? Y bueno, estoy aquí dispuesto a ayudaros en inglés. ¿Ok? Now, you're going to have to introduce yourselves in English or Spanish. ¿Ok? Como queráis. ¿Ok? Tell me, of course, claro, tu nombre, name. Why are you learning English? And ¿qué más? Something, I don't say, interests. Something I like. Okay, I like video games because that's how I learn languages. Like for example, it's, there are so many games in my PlayStation 5 that I can tell you about. But I do remember, like, since I'm a fan of this franchise, okay, I really like this game in particular because this helped me learn Spanish. I changed the language to Spanish, and then that's how uh, and I just listened to the game in Spanish instead of English. Helped me quite a lot. Okay. Yeah, and I spend most of my time on YouTube, watching videos, making them like a podcast when I'm preparing lunch. Okay. And since of course, I really love, you will hear this a lot in the lesson, but I'm in love with Italy. Like, it's just something I like in my Instagram feed, for example, it's just full of Italy. Like, I prepare Italian food. I I speak Italian. Yeah, so like what do I do? Like I'm on my phone, like I put my phone on a phone stand. Probably I listen to an Italian podcast while I prepare Italian food. Okay. No, no, lo preparo mal porque no soy italiano, pero es que lo hago de todas maneras, ¿no? But yeah, I'm not as good as them. I try to be. Like, for example, the way I prepared my pasta carbonara is now better. Okay. Like, like this one, like without cream, I try to do this. It's easier than than I thought. Okay. Because this one, of course, has cream. This is the one I grew up with. It's not the real carbonara. Now, the question is, do I like cooking? Yeah, maybe not completely, but since I live here alone, yes, I do. Okay, so let's start with you, Irene. Okay.
Pues,
How you can mix if you want,
okay. My name is Irene, and this year I'm going to start the university in Madrid, veterinary medicine,
What's the name of your university?
Alfonso X.
Okay.
Because I would like to be in the public university, but my notes were my grades were low.
Mhm.
So this year I am in this university, but the next year I want to go to Murcia because it's more cheaper. That's why I need the English.
Okay. Uh, by the way, uh, these are some grades that you can get. Like this is the total score of the Aptis exam. I will explain this later, reading, listening, writing, and speaking. Uh, it depends, like, because for example, if you study in Alfonso Décimo, I don't know what is the required grade for
No, in Alfonso X I don't need English,
Mhm.
but the next year in Murcia, in that university, yes.
Okay. What's the name of the university in Murcia?
I don't know.
Okay, you don't know. Okay. I also don't know because I don't know any universities in Murcia. Okay.
I would like to be in the public. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Now, why are you already answered this? Why you're learning English? Interests. Well, what do you like?
I like animals,
Mhm.
to do sport.
Yeah, okay. Animals, of course, because you're a vet. Okay.
Yes.
I do not know any vet who doesn't like animals. That would be weird unless
Yes.
you were forced to be a a vet. Okay. Like animals and sports. What kind of sports do you like?
Hípica.
I'm sorry?
Hípica.
Hippica. I don't know what that is. Can you?
With horses.
Okay, with horses, but how do you spell Hippica?
H-I.
Hippica. Ah, like this. I'm sorry, I don't know what this is. So it's actually my first time hearing about this.
There is doma and
Mhm.
salto. I do salto.
Oh, okay. I didn't know this. How do you call this in English? By the way, this is what I
I
do.
don't know.
When I don't know what something is called in another language, I change it to English. Usually, what word is this? Equestrianism. Okay.
Horse riding.
Horse riding, if that let's just make it much easier to say. If we say horse riding,
Say
easy.
Christian is the person.
Okay. So if I say I'm an equestrian, then I am
You are the
well,
person that you are in horse.
yeah, I'm the writer, okay? And these are Lusitano writers of the Portuguese school of equestrian art. Okay. I would like to wear one of these outfits one day, and I would probably look good in that outfit. Okay. So yeah, it's interesting. Oh, so a prehistoric depiction of someone riding a horse. Yeah, of course, probably what do you call this? Horseback riding is not new. Sports are not new. I'm sure about that, but they've been there since ancient times, more than ancient times. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, thank you, Irene. Jan, you go next.
Um, Hello, my name is Zhang, and I study law and business administration in University of Alcalá.
Yeah. Okay.
Um, I'm learning English because I think it is essential for my future
Yeah.
and also for communicating with people from different countries.
Yeah.
Uh, in my free time, I enjoy watching series, playing video games. Um, bueno, ya está.
Okay. Series, they can help you a lot in learning English. As for video games, I already told you how you can do that. What kind of series, what particular series do you like right now?
Mm, of mystery
Can you give me a title?
title. How to Get Away with Murder.
Okay, very well. Murder. I think this is this the one you're telling us?
Mm,
Is this
yeah.
the one?
Ah,
This is
yes,
the
the
uh
protagonist. Yes.
okay, very well. So yeah, this is if you're interested in something, can help you learn. You can learn so much more. Okay. Uh, now, if you what do you call this? I forgot what I was gonna say. Like, for example, me, I like video games. Okay. Now, of course, para hacer progreso en Assassin's Creed Odyssey, pues tengo que comprender y entender lo que dicen los personajes en el videojuego. So I have to learn Spanish. Okay. I have to maybe study a little bit of Spanish on YouTube, okay? ¿Y qué voy a buscar? Pues, algo así, español A2, audio o vídeo, okay? En el mercado, por ejemplo, okay? This is what I can do, okay? There's a lot of material like this in Spanish, okay? Muchas herramientas así en cualquier idioma, de hecho, okay? Now, okay, thank you so much, Jen, okay, for sharing about yourself, okay? Ahora toca a ti, Carla, okay?
Spanish.
Spanglish, okay, if you want.
Carla, I would like to learn English because I study Derecho y ADE in
¿Qué es YADE?
Administración de Empresas
Okay.
en Alcalá de Henares y lo necesito. O sea,
Do you know Jan?
no.
No, okay, so may maybe you have to meet
Yo,
each other
yo
one
es que
day.
estoy en quinto, no sé en qué
Yo
curso.
estoy en cuarto.
Okay, there.
Bueno, ya vas a cuarto.
Okay, very well. So that's why.
Y luego, pues, I, pues, what series?
Okay, what series do you like?
Física Química is my favorite.
That's the name of the series?
Física
Física,
Química.
Física o Química. Okay. This is a television series from Spain.
Yes.
Okay. Wait, so this is from 2008,
Sí, 10 veces o no.
and then Ursula Corberó was there, so meaning she was very young.
Yes.
Okay. Oh yeah, are you? Yeah, maybe you're related with Blázquez.
Oh, sí.
All right. I was actually kidding, but it's real. It was your cousin.
No.
Oh, okay, it was a joke. Okay. Física o química. Okay. Yeah, because one thing I noticed is like you really, really have to what do you call this? Listen to English every day.
Friends.
Yeah. Friends, the series.
My friends tell me that. So, what's the friends? English.
In English. One thing I can tell you is I have never watched this, so I don't know if this is the best series to watch for learning English. Okay. But let's see, because I don't, honestly, I don't know where I can watch this. HBO Max, I no lo tengo. And Amazon Prime tampoco. So I don't know. But depends on what you like, really. So for example, me, I don't know if this will be useful, but for example, I'm a bit of a nerd, okay? I really like listening to this channel in Italian, Podcast Italiano. He basically talks about like how to learn Italian, okay? Or like for example, this one, since I like talking about food, like what do Italians eat uh for breakfast, for example? What are they gonna do?
What if there was a more effective way to learn a new language? Faster, more fun, and less frustrating. Good news is you can do all of that with Lingo. So if you watch for
Scopriamolo insieme.
What they will do is they will talk to random people on the streets, okay?
Allora, la mia colazione è la classica colazione all'italiana.
Okay, so just random people talking. Now, if you're wondering, oh, is there a language like this, but sorry, videos like this for English? Yes, there is. Okay. And that is called Easy English. I don't know. You probably, do you have any preference like English, sorry, British or American? British, okay. Well, then this channel would be for you. Easy British English, okay. And they ask simple questions like, what are you doing?
Hi everybody, welcome to a new episode of Easy English. So after a long time away, what are you up to in Brighton today?
Just wandering aimlessly around the lanes today.
So we're here for the beach, obviously. I think everyone kind of comes to Brighton for the beach.
Yeah.
But we're en route.
There's no translation in Spanish, which is weird because, well, for Easy Italian, there's, English translation, but here there's no translation for Spanish. But this will help you a lot, if you watch it in English, because you're gonna listen in English, and then read the subtitles in English, okay? Eso es muy útil, okay? Vale. Pues ahora tengo que explicar lo que hacemos en el curso, okay? Now, in our course, okay, I will give you a lot of tips, okay? Os doy recomendaciones, consejos, trucos, okay? Cómo aprender inglés en la vida diaria, okay? For example, like which YouTube channels to watch, okay? Which Instagram users to follow, and many more, okay? And if you can, I always ask the question, do you have an English-speaking friend? American, British, Irish friend?
No.
No? Okay. That's okay, because of course, that's common among students here. They don't usually have an American friend, and I understand that. Now, this is what to, because ideally, you should be speaking with someone every day, okay? Now, if you cannot speak with someone, just, repeat this question every day. What are you doing today? For example, me in Spanish, okay? Vale, pues qué voy a hacer hoy? I don't know. Probably I'm going to eat Greek food or something. Probably gonna prepare pasta, Things like this. We need to talk about things like this every day. Okay, why? That will help you a lot in the course. Okay, now I'm gonna tell you the parts of the course. There are 4 parts. Okay, you have reading, listening, writing, and speaking. Okay. Now we don't do, for example, we're not gonna do all 4 of them in one day. For example, today, we're just gonna do like vocabulary and reading, maybe. I prefer to do speaking in another day. ¿Qué pensáis? No? Speaking para mañana.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, because it's it doesn't really make sense Also, if you want, okay, I can send this, I can print a copy for you and then you review it at home, okay? Because usually, for example, cuando alguien te pregunta, tell me about your family. Oh, mi familia. I don't know how to answer that question. You ask my mom, you know? Preguntaría a mi mamá. So first, okay, there's usually this one activity I like to skip in this course, and that is present tense. Okay, why? You already know this. I am, you are, he is. You know that. You know this. Okay. But what about this one? You know, exercise to like has, have, you also know this, right? You know, if it's singular, you add an S. If it's plural, you don't put an S. Okay. Now, that is what we're gonna do today. Reading and grammar is not here. Okay. Reading is a part in itself, and listening, okay, you have to do a lot of listening if you want to progress in English. Okay. Reading and listening. How often do you read in English? Irene, do you read
I don't really.
Okay, good. You have to, okay? I did not say read a book. Maybe read a basic text. This is what I will do, okay? I would assume you're more like in A2. Okay. This would be easy to understand. Okay. Please access this, okay? One thing I'm not gonna recommend you to read any book, okay? I would recommend you, okay? Os recomiendo textos así, textos cortes. Did I say it right? Okay. Textos cortes, okay? O cortes textos, me olvidé. Da igual. Pues, I'm going to link it here, okay? Click here to practice reading, okay? And después de la clase os pido vuestros correos, ¿ok? Para que pueda compartir, ¿ok? Pero luego, después de la clase. And then for speaking, pues hay que hablar. Yeah, there you go. But it's actually easy. Speaking in Aptis, okay? Porque usually it's 45 seconds, okay? Maximum 2 minutos, okay? Now, let's go over here. Let's do a little bit of warm up, okay? I don't, do you have a paper or a notebook?
Yes.
Okay, good. Jan, you should have a notebook as well, okay? Or paper, okay? Now, let's go here. For number one, let's look at some vocabulary. Okay, let's start with this. So oppose, okay? What does oppose mean? I'm sorry if it looks like mixed, okay? So here are the questions, okay? Like the word, and we have to match them with the meaning, okay? So oppose means, okay? What does oppose mean? Irene.
Um, Disagree.
Disagree, okay? You oppose something or someone when you disagree with them. So can we use this in a sentence? I I oppose mandatory military training. Okay. Because I think you know this, in algunos países, okay, military training is required. Okay. South Korea, for example. Here in Spain, like, it's not required. You can be anyone, and not have military training. Okay. So who else? I oppose pineapples on pizza. Okay. Yeah, because you know why. Irene, can you give me an example of I oppose?
I oppose I don't know, animals in zoos.
Animals in suits. ¿Ves? Animales en trajes.
Us.
In zoos. Okay. Animals in zoos. Okay. Because yeah, some of them get bored. Since you're a vet, I want to share this too. My niece, mi sobrina, okay, cuando tenía 4 años, okay, she wanted to celebrate her birthday in a zoo. And yeah, we went to a zoo. Like the most unusual birthday celebration I've ever had. Okay. She was happy to see the animals. Okay. Yeah. You disagree with something, you oppose it. Okay. Unite. Okay. What is unite, Cardinal? Unir. Okay. Unir. Unir. Another word for this would be juntar también en español. Yeah. Juntar, ¿no? Empieza con J también en inglés. To join. Okay. Unite. It's to join. Okay. I joined I don't know. I cannot think of an example. I'm in state of mental block. I joined the workers' union, for example. Okay. I think this is what you call sindicato. Yeah. Or another word for this would be a syndicate. Okay. I joined the workers' union, the syndicate. Okay. I joined, I don't know, the Catholic Church. What example can you give me? What do you join? The Avengers.
Joining how do you say aficionado de fútbol, algo así?
Aficionado de fútbol. Football fans. Yeah, I joined the football fans. Okay, so yeah. So there you have it. In our lessons about vocabulary, you will encounter this a lot, okay? Ya tenemos muchos clases así, okay, okay, estoy en vocabulario, okay, y me dais ejemplos, okay? Complete, okay? Jan, what would be complete?
Completar.
Okay, but the synonym, what is it?
Finish.
Finish. Okay, when you finish something, okay. Complete is to finish, okay? Now I always complete my tasks, okay? Siempre termino mis tareas, okay? Y tú, John, Jan Rochelle.
Mm, uh,
What do you always complete?
I complete my notes.
Okay. Always complete my notes. What do you mean by this? You mean apuntes, right?
Yes.
My notes. I always complete my notes, okay? Notes no son notas, sino apuntes, okay? When you write something. Okay. Say that I'm not gonna ask for examples because this is too easy, okay? Say what would be, it's your turn now, Irene. Tell, okay? Say and then tell, okay? Vote, Carla. Choose. Vote is choose, okay? You vote for the president, for example. You basically choose the president, okay? Now for the next one, okay? The next page, by the way, I will print this for you. It's easier to read, okay? I'm gonna print it now before I forget. 8, 9, 10, 11. First, Jan, te lo envío, ¿vale?
Okay.
And then I will print this for you later, Irene and Carla. By the way, I forgot to ask you, have you ever done an English exam in the past and you have a certificate? Flyers? I don't know what the flyers.
A2 o A1 de Cambridge, ¿no?
Oh.
En su momento se llamaba Flyers.
The time we call it flyers. Okay, I see. A2. Okay, so we can say you're in A2. Okay. What about you, Irene?
In the school.
In school? What's your level? The last time you took a test?
About
A what?
in the about
In the EBAL. But like a Cambridge, you don't have any certificate?
no.
No, okay.
Well, the
The L?
get
Ket. I have never given lessons in Ket, but what was your level in Ket?
a photo primary.
Fourth of primary. Oh, so a long time ago. That was like what, 10 years ago? Okay. So what about you, Jan? Have you ever taken an English exam?
Yes, B1 of Cambridge.
B1 of Cambridge, okay. So one thing I will tell you is, since this is just very short, why don't you do one at home, okay? Also, it has like 5 questions, easy questions, okay? My student bought a premium subscription for Lingua, and he has like hundreds of access of texts in listening, dictation, grammar, and vocabulary, okay? And if you're learning other languages too, this is useful, okay? Are you learning other languages too, like German? Like, oh, no. Do you speak other languages? No?
I more or less Japanese.
Japanese. Okay, good. Okay, then. I'll give you copies of this one. Here you go. Here. Before we continue there, we have to match the answers here. Okay, to say no is to what? Jan, could you tell us? To say no is to
Refuse.
refuse. Okay, and then for number 2, what is it? It's not there. Okay,
To look at something is to observe.
okay, to observe. Okay, I should use a different color. To wrap something is to, Carlo, is it wrap? Let me give you a clue. Like when you wrap a gift, okay? I forgot the Spanish word for that. Not envolver.
Envolver.
Envolver un regalo. Okay. So this would be cover. Okay. To cover something is to wrap something. Okay. And then Jan for number 4, give orders.
Instruct.
Instruct. Okay, there you go. Y luego, to guess something, okay, what is this?
Estimate.
Estimate. There you go. You want to estimate something. I mean, like more or less, what is it? Okay, I guess it's, I don't know, 10 people, 11 people when you estimate. Okay, you're guessing. Okay, now, let's continue with this. Now, you have the paper, okay, Irene and Carla. So this is what you're going to do. You're going to match the words with their definitions, okay? Use each word only once, okay? There are extra words that you will not need to use, okay? So for number 1, okay? I don't eat food because it's expensive and I think it's a waste of money. Maybe I can give you 1 minute to do this activity. Un minuto es suficiente, ¿no? Okay, time's up. Okay, start with you. Let's start with you, Jan. Okay. What's your answer for number one?
I'm not sure, but swift food.
Swift food. What does swift mean? Swift means fast. Now, you do not say swift food, okay, just because it's a synonym. Okay. Now, what food is expensive and organic, right? Organic food. The answer here is E, okay? I don't know if you've seen a person who's like the food they eat, it's all organic. It's like you're wondering how they have money for all of this. Okay. Now, even by the way, even their water is different. You know, people, I don't even know how you call it, like organic water. For number two, Irene.
I don't know. I thought he was an excitable one and was very furious about being unhappy.
Furious is when you're angry, okay? You do not get angry for being unhappy, not all the time. So the answer here would be, sorry, expressive, okay? Why? Because I don't know if you've met a person who's always happy, like you cannot imagine this person when they're unhappy. Of course, we're human. We always feel emotions that, you know, are good emotions, bad emotions. Okay. But yeah, like for example, can you imagine comedians when they're sad? But in reality, most comedians have a sad life. Yeah, like maybe 90% of comedians, they all have a sad life. 10% probably lived a normal life, you know. So now for number three, Carla's turn.
It was one of the ugliest things I have ever seen. It was absolutely disgusting.
It was absolutely disgusting. Is there another possible answer? It's absolutely, yeah, disgusting is the only answer here. It was absolutely disgusting. Letter I, okay. And the number four, what's the answer here? Back to you, Jan.
They spent a huge amount of money on the wedding. It was very extravagant.
It was very extravagant. Okay. Number five, your turn, Irene. Dagwad, it's the same. Irene.
I put disgusting. So
Lost the.
no,
No, it's not disgusting. When you're very, very angry,
furious.
furious. Okay. There you go. When the player found out he'd lost the point, he was absolutely furious. This is, by the way, like every football player when the other team wins the point, they go in front of the referee and you see this gesture. You know. It's like, I don't know, can they just not accept that the other team won a point? Like, okay. I don't even usually watch football, but I know that. Okay, so you now know the answers here for exercise one. So far so good. Okay, más o menos, no? Hasta ahora. If you got any questions, dudas, preguntas, okay? So yeah, now can we go to the reading activity? This one, is easy. Why? You simply choose the right choice. Okay. Simplemente. Okay. Escoge la opción correcta. Okay, so I'll give you 1 minute for this one. Okay, time is up. Were you able to complete it? Yeah. Okay, now let's start. Okay, so can you please start reading, Carla?
Dear King, thanks a lot for a great weekend. We really enjoy ourselves.
Okay, one, ourselves. Okay, so one is A. Okay, let me write the answer here. So one is A. Okay. So for number two, Irene.
Eric and I were talking about the coming summer holiday.
Okay, two is C. Eric and I were talking about the upcoming summer holiday. Three, Jan.
We thought
Thought. We thought it might be nice to go camping. Okay. Thought is the correct answer here. Three is C. Okay. We thought was it might be nice to go camping in Arizona. Back to you, Carla. Are you guys?
Interesting. Let me know if
Okay.
we can.
Let me know. Okay. So Irene for number 5. Okay, we can talk more about dates. Okay. So there you have it. A, C, 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 B. Okay, those are the answers. Okay. Now, if you're wondering, how does the Aptis exam look like? Pretty much like this, not so different. Okay. Now, we have this text about golf. Okay. So how do we do this? Okay. And listen, especially Jan, you have to listen to this because you're online. Okay. You have, okay, 7 paragraphs. Okay. What do we do with the 7 paragraphs? We need to match the heading. Okay. You have how many headings? 3, 6. You have 9. Okay. Meaning there are 2 options you don't really need. Hay dos opciones que no necesitas, okay? Que no vas a usar para nada. Number 0, okay, it's the example, okay? Can you please read this, Irene? Number 0? You can read it from your paper.
Is on the eastern coast of Scotland, in an area close to the royal capital of Edinburgh. In those early days, players would attempt to hit a
Pebble,
over sand dunes, and around jacks using a bent stick or club. During the
15th century.
15th century, Scotland prepared to defend itself against an invasion by England. The nation's
Enthusiastic.
enthusiastic pursuit of gold, however, led many to neglect their military training. So King James II banned the sports. In
1502.
1502, the game gains the royal seal of approval when King James IV of Scotland, 1473-1520, became the world's first golden monarch.
Okay. So 0 is G. Okay. There was finally a new game for kings and se dice kings and royals, soldiers and kings. Okay. ¿Qué hacemos en los ejercicios de reading? Que tenemos que encontrar las palabras llaves, okay, the key words. In this case, kings and soldiers, okay? Approval when King James IV, okay, he approved this game, okay, se convierte en la monarca que jugaba golf, okay. Golf origin in an area. Okay, so instead of military training, neglect, what does neglect mean? Okay. Que reniegan su entrenamiento militar, okay. En vez de entrenar, okay, los soldados jugaban a golf, okay. So that's how, look, this is how you do a reading activity, okay. Tienes que encontrar las ideas principales en el texto y así puedes escoger la respuesta correcta aquí. En este caso, los headings. Okay, I'll give you maybe, no sé, 5 minutes. Demasiado corto. 7 minutes. 1 minute for each heading. Okay, fair enough. Okay. Jen, si tienes alguna duda, problema, dime, ¿vale?
Okay.
7 minutes starts now. En un momento voy al baño. Okay, 1 minute left. Okay, time is up. Were you able to finish it? No? How many did you answer?
5.
5? How many?
3.
3? What about you, Jan? How many did you answer?
5.
5. You know what? I'll give you 2 more minutes. Right? I think it's fair. Okay. Doy 2 minutos más. Okay. Okay, then. Able to finish?
5.
5? Okay, how many?
4.
4, okay. At least. So that's okay. Like maybe we can try better. Okay, now let's try to answer it anyway. Okay. So let's complete the task. Now if we look at this, okay. For 0, I already gave you the answer, and that's G. Okay. For number 1, do you have the answer here, Carla?
H.
H, okay. The answer here is H. Let's see why. Okay. Now, yes, H is correct, but why? Linguistic roots of a golfing term. ¿Qué es root en Spanish? En español es raíz. O en este caso, raíces. Raíces lingüísticas de una palabra o vocabulario de golf. Ok, pero ¿por qué? ¿Qué frase, Carla?
Bueno, porque King Charles primero, es que cuando uno de los players
Brought the
of
game.
England, American of Scots introduced the game to France.
Ok, pero eso no habla nada de idioma. Ok, la idioma, ok, está en la última frase. The term, mira, term, ok, y vemos aquí en letra G, perdón, H, golfing term, ok. Okay, the term caddy, okay, derives from the French name military aids known as cadets, which you also have in Spanish cadete. It's the same. In English, cadet. Okay. In French, cadet. You have any question about French? One thing I can tell you about myself is I was a French teacher in the past. Now, no. Okay. I was a French teacher back in the Philippines. Okay. Now for number 2. What's the answer here? Irene. You have it?
Yes. Yeah, I put A. No, I. So,
You put C. Okay. C is not correct.
I. It's golf just again for the reason. So,
Mm-hmm. Is golf just a game? There should be a question mark for I. For number 2, can it be I? Not really, no. Cannot be I. The answer here is D. Formalizing the rules of play. Why? If you look at this, talks about rules. Okay. Meaning we're drafted. Draft, ¿qué significa draft? En tu correo. No, not really. When you go to cuando vas a Gmail, okay, hay una parte de, ¿cómo se llama? Bueno, borradores. Ya, borradores. Y al final hay un borrador final, ¿no? Okay. Cuando haces tu investigación en la uni, borrador final, borrador final V2. No, that's why this is D, because this talks about this one, formalizing the rules of play, ¿vale? Number 3, your turn, Jan.
Mm, 3 is B.
B. B is correct. Golf finds its saintly home. Su hogar santo. Okay. Why? Did you find the key sentence, Jan?
The first ever 18-hole course was constructed, signed and
Constructed.
used on 17, uy, el número.
64.
Eh,
1764. Yeah, sometimes years are pretty difficult to read. So yeah, first ever 18-hole course was constructed at St. Andrews in 1764. Okay. Now, saintly because this was granted the title royal and ancient. Okay, so also honor. These are your keywords. Saintly. Okay, when something is saintly, cuando algo es santo, bueno, hay que honrar algo santo, okay, o una persona santo, okay. Los católicos, por ejemplo, honramos santos, y la Santa María, por ejemplo, Santo Tomás de Aquino y mucho más, okay. Vale, seguimos. Number 4, perdón. 4 is, what's the answer for 4? So whose turn is it? Carla again. Can I have it? In a name, maybe you have 4? No? Jan, you have 4?
A.
Okay. A. Made from natural materials, but why? What are the natural materials here in 4?
Using handcrafted wooden clubs. Bueno,
Crafted wooden clubs. Okay. By the way, es un club. I will show you later. Okay. Y no es la organización, ¿no? Es algo diferente. Clubs, okay. ¿Qué más?
Shaft of ash or hazel.
Hazel. Ash is I don't even know how to say this in ceniza.
Cenizas, ¿no?
Creo que ceniza, sí. Okay. O el resultado de cenizas. Okay. The balls are made compressed feathers. Okay. Son herramientas de, bueno, recursos de herramientas. Okay. Now, os enseño qué es un club. Okay. Search up golf club. It is the item in itself. Okay. This is the golf club. Okay. Golf club no es el lugar, es el, okay, es el equipaje de golf. Okay. Now, the first golf clubs looked like this. Ay, perdón. Like this. Okay. Now, for number 5, what do you got? What do you have, Carlo?
E.
Okay. The E. Okay. It becomes international, and I think it's obvious why. So, why is it international? What are the places mentioned?
Scotland, the Royal Club near London, India,
Yeah.
Bangalore,
Bangalore.
Ireland,
Mhm. Adelaide.
Royal Montreal, Cape Town,
Mhm.
New York, Royal Hong Kong.
Okay. Where's Adelaide? Adelaide is in Australia. Yeah. So yeah, these are the places where golf came to, okay? Became more and more international. Number 6, okay, what do you have for this one? It's your turn, Irene. You don't have it? But can you
6 and 7.
can you guess maybe where's number 6? Yeah, no problem. Clue. The word affordable is here. And also look, materials, manufacture, metal clubs, new balls, production,
A.
A. Is it A in my let me see. A made from natural. A was already answered in 4. What is the other option that talks about materials?
F.
F doesn't talk about materials. It mentions the word materials directly. Do you see it over here?
Yes.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it fits, right?
Yes.
So the answer for 5 is, I'm sorry, 5.
6.
Yeah, for 6 it is
C.
C. Okay, talking about metal clubs, new balls, and making it the falling prices. If prices fall, okay, si caen los precios, pues es affordable. Okay. And next, Jan, okay, was the answer for 7. Okay. Sorry, your answer was? Hello?
¿Se me oye o no?
Ahora sí.
Vale. 7 is F.
7 is F, okay. Historical traditions, differing designs. Why?
Uh, in modern times.
Mm-hmm.
History of the game.
Okay, modern times reflect history. This talks about traditions. What about for designs?
mm, mm,
Okay, so what is a golf course? Yeah, that's a golf club. Okay. Course, this is the one, the place where we play golf. Okay. El campo de golf. Okay. And of course, look, beautifully sculptured, manicured landscape. Okay, it talks about the place, the design of the place. So that's why this now talks about I forgot the option, differing designs. Okay. Okay, then now let's continue. One thing I will tell you about reading, okay. No sé si os parece demasiado difícil el reading. Okay, pero no pasa nada. Okay. Let me ask you, when was the last time you did an English exam? Sorry, exam. Clase de English, digo.
Okay.
The last time you had an English lesson.
In June.
In where?
June.
In June. Okay, so last month, 2 months ago.
Yes.
Okay, where?
In my school.
Okay.
To
So
prepare for the pub.
okay, I see. And you
4 years.
4 years ago,
Yes.
you were in high school, meaning.
In high school.
Okay, and you, Jan, when was the last time you did
me too, 4 years ago.
4 years ago? Okay, so I understand. Okay, maybe because in that 4 year time period, you weren't using English. Okay. And as for you, Irene, you were doing a lesson of English in the past. Before that, you were also studied English in high school, and that was the last time you studied English.
Yes.
Okay, that's why. I understand. You cannot just go back and then expect you'd be good, unless you were living in Ireland or the UK. But this is what I'm going to do, okay? I guess an A2 text won't be so bad, okay? I will give you homework. This is too short to be printed. Maybe, I don't know, the city where I live, also too short. Is there a good enough line for this? John? Okay. Don't pressure yourself too much. I'll give you a very, very easy text. Okay. It's so easy, anyone can answer this. Okay. What do you say? Okay. I print this for you. And then you do it at home. Okay. Good enough. And don't worry, Jan, I will also give you a copy. Okay.
Okay.
Look, it's you have the same name. Okay. And then tomorrow, maybe a text in A2, let's take this little by little, okay?
Thank you.
I'm not just gonna give you, something difficult altogether. By the way, For tomorrow, can we do a speaking tomorrow? Yeah, okay. I will give this to you, okay? And then you prepare topics, okay? Because I'm just gonna ask a random question. And you only have 30 seconds to speak for this, okay? Okay, Jen, puedes capturar la pantalla porque necesitas estas preguntas que para preparar para el speaking mañana, ¿vale?
Vale, no
Ok.
he llegado todavía a lo de si me ibas a pasar lo anterior, lo de
Lo anterior, ¿de qué hablas?
el esto, lo que has puesto antes, que
Ah, de lengua.
sí, eso.
Ah, ya todavía no lo he. Ah, perdón, me olvidé hacer clic, enviar. Perdón, no, ok. Ahora ya lo tienes. Para esto, captura la pantalla y prepara
Vale.
algunas preguntas, ¿ok? Un momento para vosotras.
¿Cuántos hacemos? Más o menos.
Dos,
Vale.
tres, y recordadme que tenéis la libertad, ¿ok? De elegir preguntas, ¿ok? Por el momento, ¿ok? En caso de que me olvide, pues recuérdame, ¿ok?
No, no, te he pasado mi correo por...
Sí. Tengo que copiar y pegar, ¿ok? I'm going to... By the way, I think I'm not allowed to show it on Google because this will be uploaded on YouTube, okay? So I will, what do you call this? Put your email in compartir, okay? So yeah, that's it for today. Have you got any questions?
No.
No? Okay, so thank you so much. I'll ask for your emails. Okay, please write it here. And Jan, goodbye.
Goodbye.